Here's a question for my country. For every person that's on this live.
Yeah.
Why is it that nobody called me to find out if I ever hit Ayanda Showman?
Sure.
Why did anybody ever call me? Does my country know that I went to court 6-7 times and Ayanda Showman and never pitched, not once? And she had to be subpoenaed to come to court.
Sure.
Now, if I had to stand in front of a judge 6-7 times to wait for my supposedly abuse that I did, why isn't the person who opened the case for me coming? That the entire country itself, the judge had to say, if you don't come, we're going to lock you up. Do people know that when Ayanda arrived in court, all she did was go and sign that she wants to drop the charges and she wants to reconcile with me?
Sure.
Do people know the kind of messages that I have personally that I could easily post up?
Yeah.
But I'm not that kind of person because I don't fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
But I can say it to you today, live, I've never hit a woman in my life.
Yeah.
But nobody asked me. Why doesn't people ask themselves that why didn't Ayanda come out at some point and actually tell them what happened? Because when I read in the papers, I read that she was in hospital, broken ribs, swollen face. I've seen a lot of women who get abused in the world, and the one thing that you do is you take footage of that all the time.
Yeah.
But you can show the world the kind of abuse that you have.
Yeah.
The person that says I abused her never went out and spoke to anybody or said anything, but I was guilty before even innocent. Because that's our country. You're not innocent until guilty. You're just guilty. Then again, you remember that people also have a very big difficulty in separating between the real person and the actor. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. I'm a multiple award-winning actor who never went into a classroom to study how to act, which means obviously maybe I wasn't taught the method of sometimes breaking out of character. You know?
Yeah.
I remember now, I can tell you in season 1, I literally got to a point where I had to sleep on the couch because of the nightmares I was having at night. Nobody.
Right. Because of the character.
Yeah. So I'm able to say, hey, rap, the day's done, and I walk.
Yeah.
And I get home with my kids, with my family, everything's fine. But when I go to sleep, the subconscious mind comes back, and now I'm kicking on the bed.
Yeah.
And instead of kicking my partner, then I decided, you know what, maybe let me go sleep on the couch then. Do people know that the first season of The Queen I slept on the couch for 6 months? TT. No, they don't.
Sure.
And the simple reason why they don't, you know, this is the first interview I've ever done. I don't do interviews.
No, I know. And this is not even an interview.
Yeah. I don't like, you didn't ask me this. I just simply told you.
Yeah.
Because I got to a point where being a statistic is the worst thing you can ever be. And
Amen.
worst of all, a GBV one.
Yeah.
And if you've ever been around me, if you ever live around me, I love girls, dog. I love girls. I'm not even scared to say that.
Yeah.
And as somebody who's raising girls himself, you always got to think, you know, they always used to say this as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Shaw used to always say this without a doubt, that a negative mind can never have a positive life, dog.
Absolutely. And that's one thing that
mind can never have a positive life. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm not saying this is how people are, but my perception, my way of looking at it, we all have problems. All of them.
Yeah.
Whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's religion, whether it's family, whether it's finance, some sort of a problem everybody has.
Yeah.
Now,
you don't have a handicap at first.
Yeah. But if inhliziyo yakho mfethu ingekho msulwa, you use the Twitters, you use the Facebooks, the Instagrams, so as soon as SK goes through shit, you're trying to get your answers through me by being nasty towards me. You didn't ask what happened. The biggest thing you want to do is just say, when I'm an actor, we say Ushada in real life. Very easy to just say, that's that.
Very easy to throw stones from a glass house, eh?
Of course, because I suffer for the fact that people know who I am.
Yeah. That's That's the unfortunate part of being a public figure. But on the last thing I want to ask around mental wellness, if you don't mind me, and thank you for opening up. Like, I never thought it would get to this point, and I'm glad that you are opening it up. I'm not trying to probe here. I'm not trying to corner you. I'm not about that.
You know what it is, TT. It's having lost the lives today that I care dearly about that made me realize that I don't want to leave this world being a statistic for something I didn't do. And I'll tell you why I never spoke out. I started by saying that love is a very dangerous thing. Why? Because sadly enough, I still love Ayanda, not to be with her.
Yeah.
I care and love her. And I wouldn't want to drag anything down. But at the end of the day, do I want to walk my entire life knowing that I didn't do something and I'm being accused of it?
Yeah.
But nobody came back to find out what exactly happened. We just moved on. Oh shit, now he's wilding out on the streets because something new. Let's jump on that now.
Yeah. And all these misconceptions.
We're always waiting. I'm going to ask everybody when was the last time you said something positive about somebody in South Africa who's in our position? Black Coffee, Nasty C, he's out here doing a tour. Is it trending? Can we go to Twitter and see if Nasty C is trending that he's actually brought T.I.'s son to the country, an international artist, and he's out doing gigs around the country? Oh no, TT, Nasty C's name won't even pitch there.
Yeah.
Because I bet you go to Twitter right now, it's all the negative. It's all negative. It's all the negative. And I want to finish by saying thank you for this, first of all.
Yeah.
The hardest thing for a man to do is open up. It's tough.
Absolutely.
Because no matter what happens, indoor, you're lazy indoor. When you walk with your girl in the streets and somebody walks up to you all and starts an altercation, she's not expected to defend you, even if she can fight.
True.
It's you who's expected to defend.
To step up.
It's an expectation of you already. Without women, there is no life itself. I'm going to say this again. Without women, there is no life itself. The reason why God gives us more and more of you is because you're the only person who has the capability and the ability to bring life into this world, even in quantities of 7 at a time. Men can't do that.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, his network.
Sorry. Absolutely can't understand people. No. This person is on this live. They can see I'm live, but they just wanted to test if I'm using the phone that I'm live on. So they call me.
People like doing that. So, bro, before I end.
And before I end as well, I just wanted to end it with this.
Yeah, sure.
Because talking is not easy, Titina.
Yeah.
I can cry, I can pray in the shower. When I cover my ears this way, the sound of rain is so calming.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm doing with that at all times is I'm just woosaring myself. But one day, because I can't talk about it. Because I live in a country where if I speak about it, it's very easy to judge me than to listen to me. It's funny, God gave us 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, but we use mouth the most.
Yeah.
I learned that listening to respond is bad, but you got to listen to understand first.
Love that. Can you say that again, please?
You need to stop listening to just respond, and you need to listen to understand